Okay. What's so funny? Did I miss something? I was eating normally. How am I gobbling it? Wow. Okay. What do you want me to take a little tiny, teensy, bitsy bite every single time? Um, I like Tony Parker, but the biggest part of the reason why I like him is because, well, that's what my name is, Parker. But my favorite basketball player was Larry Johnson. How's it going, guys? Apparently, I don't know how to eat a hot dog or a corn dog. What kind of question is that? Really? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not triggered about anything. All I said was apparently I don't know how to eat a corn dog. How is that showing I'm triggered? Really? Just saying something makes you triggered. Oh my god, people are triggered. Oh shit. People will come up with anything to say anything, won't they? Shit. Yeah, I got one eye that works. Yep, you're right. Oh shit. Funny. Oh my god, guys, I'm triggered. Woo! Oh shit. Oh man, that's great. Gotta love the trolls. You just gotta love them. Some of them are very good at trolling now. You guys gotta learn. You gotta practice a little bit. Oh, come on, pause. No comment. No comment from the trolls. Holy shit. The trolls not very good trolls. Need to practice. No, you're right. I wasn't mad or upset or anything. I wasn't triggered at all. I just thought it was kind of funny. The first thing he said is, I don't know how to eat a corn dog. I just thought that was funny. That's why I brought it up. I wasn't triggered about it. I don't work. I haven't in 5 years. I retired 5 years ago. I did work at the college, though, as a janitor. I'm 45. I'm maybe 46 in like 2 months. I feel old though because like 2 months ago I got diagnosed with cancer and diabetes, so it's made me feel kind of old. But I'm trying to keep my freaking mind going and freaking doing shit and not thinking about all that. Um, not really. Like, there's some past I would have changed along the way probably, but it led me to retiring at a pretty young age, so I really can't complain too much. I mean, most people don't get to retire in their 40s, so most people are still working until like they're in their 60s. What's up, Tang? Does that say Tango? How's it going, Tango? I got a prostate cancer and uh, first stage diabetes. But the cancer I have is aggressive cancer. Wish we slowed it down with my chemo, but it's still aggressive because I got it at a young age. Most people don't get that cancer until they're at an older age, and I got it at a younger age. So we've slowed it down, but still, the doctor says it's at stage 4. It's in my bones. But the doctor said we'll be able to slow it down, and more than likely I'll live 4 to 7 years. So still got 4 to 7 years of life left. So, which is good because my kids are pretty young still. But I can't. It will never go away. It's permanent cancer. Like, you can't get rid of it because it's already in my bones. And the diabetes is what's causing this eye over here not to work. So Are you okay? I'm good. Like, I'm as good as life lets me be. Things could definitely be better, but I'm living and life's going on, so that's all that really matters, right? Man, my freaking eyes are blurred. Well, I'm glad because I'm more glad because I was able to retire at a younger age because of finding out I have cancer and my kids being so young. So it makes it even better now. So what's up, Justin? Oh, I didn't see you pop up there, Mary. How are you, Mary? I live in Missouri. My YouTube channel is a little crazy. Like I post whatever. Like I thought about doing my YouTube channel like everybody else and having a specific thing to talk about or a thing to do. And I was like, well, that's fucking boring. I don't want to do that. So just post whatever. Just randomly whatever. You can retire at whatever age. Like, as long as you have money in the bank, you can retire whenever you want to. Like, literally, you can retire at 12 if your mom and dad put enough money in the bank where you don't have to work ever again. Once you don't have to work, you're retired. Like, you can't file for Social Security until a certain age, but once you have the money in the bank that you don't have to work, you're retired. Like you're retired once that day comes. I mean, I get paid for YouTube, so technically, I guess doing some type of work. It's considered work. I don't consider it work. I just consider it entertaining and something to do. But so I guess technically, if you go by me getting paid by YouTube, I'm not retired. But I don't. If you think I get a lot of money from YouTube, you are sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken. If I posted less videos, I'd get paid more. But being that I post as many as I do, I don't get paid much. Like pennies. It can pay a lot if, but you got to do smaller videos, like not smaller videos, but less videos. Like if you do one or two videos a day, you're gonna get more advertisement, more views, more people's gonna look at your stuff than if you post like me, where I post sometimes 100 videos a day. Uh, yeah, YouTube pays good. You just gotta know the algorithm and how it works. So you get that down, YouTube's gonna make you a lot of money. Like I used to put a lot more effort in my YouTube and like do smaller, bigger videos, and I got paid a lot on YouTube, a lot more than what I get now. because I was making like at one time I was making like $500 or $600 a month on YouTube, which ain't a lot, but $500 or $600 a month for most people is quite a bit of money. And now I make like, since I went to putting on so many videos, I'm lucky if I make $10 or $25 a month, and you can't get paid until you have $100. So sometimes it takes 3, 4, 5 months before I get paid. So, but I don't need YouTube's money. I just do it for fun, technically. But if you're going to do it for fun, you still might as well get something out of it, right? Get the few pennies. Might as well get those pennies. What the hell? What's up, Donna? How many subscribers do you got to get to be paid on YouTube? It doesn't matter about, you can have one subscriber. You have to have, I think, 4,000 hours of watch time and something else. It might be, you might have to have subscribers. You might have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time. And maybe that's what it is. 1,000 subscribers and I think 4,000 hours watch time. But I haven't looked in forever. I've been on the YouTube's thing for 4 or 5 years now, so I haven't had to look. Yeah, I come home and took a nap. I slept from the time I dropped you off. I was gonna play Pokemon and I didn't even want to do that, so I just went home and came in here in my room. I was sitting here watching some YouTube and decided to go to bed, and I slept until like 9 o'clock. Yeah, I messaged Brandon earlier. Got to stay up and make an appointment in the morning for my eye. So hopefully there'll be somebody there. so I can get an appointment as quick as possible. Like yesterday would be good. Because I guess it can't be that quick, but what's in Rolla that you're going back for tomorrow? That's weird. I swear I just heard a person talk. And my mom's asleep and my daughter's in her room, so that was weird. That's cool. Tell her hi. I haven't seen her in a while. When I go to Jack in the Box every once in a while, she's there, but I haven't seen her in a while. Does she still work at Jack in the Box? I normally have no reason to go to Rolla, so today was like a first. Yeah. I don't know why anybody would go to work at Penn. She's on vacation for both jobs. You might stay on a permanent vacation from Sonic the way you're talking. Yeah, this phone sucks. Sorry. Can you hear me now? 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 So far. I said she might stay on a permanent vacation because she might not go back to Sonic. After Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, you said something about she was put her 2 weeks notice in and said she'd stay until after Memorial Day weekend. They need to get a new boss before they don't have any workers. Like, literally, they don't want to get to that point. Yeah, you said something about it earlier. Thank you. I used to have the Kobe one up on this side, but it messed with my green screen. I don't even know where the Kobe one is, or I'd show it to you. I thought I had it. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Stupid thing. And I used to have it up, but for some reason the green screen would always mess up. Yeah, I want to get Tim Duncan one too. I just haven't bought one yet. I take it you're a big Spurs fan. She has to go to Kansas City where Maria lives. Yeah, I didn't know Maria moved, but yeah, if I had to go out of town, I wouldn't. Probably take a week off too for to figure out the wedding stuff. Yeah, I definitely want to get a Dunkin' one for sure. Uh, but they're expensive. Like I think they're like in my size, they're probably like $200 or $300 for a Dunkin' one. So she hasn't been up. Like when I was up, she wasn't up. She might have been up while I was asleep, and the lights off in there, so she's probably not up. So no, I haven't told her. Yep, I like Trump. I'm a Trump supporter. I don't. I disagree with some of the stuff he does, but I'm a supporter. That's all she ever does is sleep. It seems like. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Turn off. Trump needs to look at the corruption done by Obama's administration and Joe Biden's. I'm pretty sure it was Obama and Obama's administration. I don't think Joe Biden was ever leading the country. That's just my opinion, though. That man wasn't. He wasn't in the right state of mind to lead the country. And his wife is, in my opinion, a piece of crap for letting him pretend that he was, when she damn well knows he wasn't. So I don't blame anything that Joe Biden, during Joe Biden's administration, on Joe, because he didn't even know he was the president. She might be up. She just might have the light off. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. I'm not going to get into politics on here. If you want to talk politics, comment under something a video I made politics about. I don't talk politics live. So if you want to talk politics, if I made a video that you want to talk about, then comment under it and I'll reply back to you. You can. It just, YouTube doesn't like you to do it. YouTube ain't as bad as they were a couple of months when the C word happened, the C virus. YouTube got real bad about that kind of shit. They're not so bad anymore. It's calmed down a little bit. I think if you came here illegally, you should be sent out of here. I agree with Trump 1,000%. If you come here legally, I don't have a problem with you being here. More power to you. Not sure if that's what you're talking about, but I'm done with the politics, so I ain't gonna talk about it anymore. You live in India? I want to go out of this country one time in my life, but it probably won't ever happen. So I will be in the United States the rest of my life. I don't know if India is the place I would want to go, but I'd definitely love to go to like the Bahamas or Paris, somewhere like that. I would love to go tomorrow, but yeah, even when my eye fucked up, I'd leave if somebody paying for me to go to Paris or the Bahamas or something. I'd be like, let's go, I'm ready now. Let's not wait till tomorrow. Let's get on that motherfucking plane now so I know I'm really going there. Let's not waste any motherfucking time on this. Let's get out of here. What kind of fun things do you do in India? Anything fun? Why does Hollywood hate Republicans? Again, that's a thing I'm like, really, I'm not going to talk about it. Anything with politics, I'm done talking about. There's a lot of people in Hollywood that do and don't, so. You're in the government service, well, that's good. Hopefully, you enjoy your government service. Have a good one. Do you use food stamps? Because I don't. But if you do, I don't have a problem with that. More power to you. That video uploaded fast. His messages are being deleted. That's a good question. That's a good one there. I don't understand either. Like, whatever you're born as is what you are. Period. You're either a man or a woman with whatever you're born with. Period. You can't change that. The people that think they can, it's just they're delusional. They probably need mental help. But that is a damn good question for sure. What the fuck? Damn, my eyes fucking blurry. I got no choice, double empty. There shouldn't be a debate in America, but holy shit, it's a big ass debate. Like, everybody, there's so many damn people that talk about it. It's like, really? No, these people need mental help. And a lot of people aren't doing it because they need mental help. It's because they're being forced to do it. Like most of these kids, like what the hell is that girl's name? Megan Fox's kids. Like, there's no fucking way all three of her kids are transgender. There's just no way. She's forcing them to do it. Jail is the new mental health. There are probably some people that need to go to jail for doing certain shit with this when it comes to that kind of stuff. There are definitely probably people that need to go to jail for sure. They are ruining children's futures, especially Native Americans. Well, I don't really know about racist wise. I think it's bad no matter what kind of child it is. Like if you're forcing your kid to be trans, even if they think they are, you're forcing them to do something that you shouldn't be forcing them. And then if they start taking medication before their hormones start kicking in, you ruined their life forever. They can't ever go back to the way they're supposed to actually be because you already gave them hormones, which is just parents fucking up kids' lives. That's what it is. Period. And there's going to be like we're going to maybe not in my lifetime because I got cancer, but in you guys' lifetime, you're going to see the downfall of kids being transformed into other, like from girl to boy and boy to girl. You're going to see that in the next 10 or 15 years. These kids are going to freaking turn on their parents, and it's going to be a lot of kids turning on their parents, and it's going to be horrible to watch. It's going to be like a horrible thing to watch. Yeah, they're definitely brainwashing the kids. That's the only fucking way to look at it for sure, William. The only way to look at it. It's kind of scary. It's Hollywood, the news stations, uh, a big portion of our government. Like, and it's not just in America. Like, yes, the biggest problem is in America, but this is happening in other countries too. Like, it's just not just America. Like, if you really look, it's happening everywhere, except in the countries that won't put up with that bullshit. I wish our country would stop putting up with the bullshit. It'd be good to hold these parents accountable for what they're doing to their kids. Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm sorry, and I know this is gonna sound really bad, but uh, if I'm in a grocery store and say my daughter needs to use the bathroom, if my daughter goes in the bathroom and some guy dressed up as a woman tries to go in the bathroom with my daughter, that's not happening. I'm not letting it happen. I will go to jail before I let some guy in a dress go in the bathroom with my daughter. It's just not happening. And for to put freaking tampons and shit in men's restrooms is just stupid. It's just stupid. He sent me a pic. My stomach got sick. Yeah, that's just I don't know. That's just fucked up in my opinion. Like I would be pissed. I don't know if I could work for a company that would allow some stupid shit like that. You identify yourself as the president one day. Hey, you might be. You never know. If it's in your wheelhouse, do it. Go for it. Got one foot out the door. Yeah, it's better to go get a job and than to just walk away from a job. Get a job while you're working and then leave. Do you know that everything in water just hard ice with colors? Do you know that everything is water, just hard ice with colors? I don't think so, but hey, I guess if that's how you want to look at it, I guess. You identify as a pain in the ass. I agree, Donna. You are sometimes a pain in the ass. You've been a helpful pain in the ass, though, here lately. I bet these corn dogs were a lot better when they were warm just like an hour ago. My realm is outside the universe. Okay. Still don't understand what you're saying. Everything is water with color. That would mean people are water with color, building water with color. That doesn't make any sense. What is this Sweet Home Alabama thing? It's a song. I know it's a song. I just yeah, the world over like yeah. When I was in the '90s, living in the '90s, I would go back to the '90s in a second. Like that was the life. Kids would go outside and meet other kids. Kids would enjoy like life, and now kids don't even go out of the damn house. Like so, yeah. In 20 years, life's changed a whole damn lot. Like a whole lot. Like there's nothing that's happening now in life that happened in the '90s. Like the '90s was real life, and now it's just crap, which is kind of sad. It's kind of sad to watch how much it changed in such a short period of time. I've seen many memes on this, but can't understand. Memes on what? On the water thing that the other person's talking about? Yeah, the payphone was so much better. You didn't have to worry about everybody knowing where you are because this is a tracking device. They know where you're at 1 billion times every day. Like, they know what you're saying. They can hear you through this thing. It's like a tracking device, and we didn't have that shit when I was growing up for sure. Alabama, I don't know. If it's a meme, I don't know it. Yeah, like there was nothing, like literally nothing that tracked us in the '90s. Like your TV wasn't a tracking device, your phone wasn't a tracking device, you didn't have a computer. Like it was so much better. Now your computer tracks you. Your TV's a smart TV, so it's tracking you. Like if you got cameras in your house, most cameras are hooked up to freaking Wi-Fi, so they're tracking you. Like my air condition, I got a brand new window unit for my air condition. It has Wi-Fi. Like my air condition has Wi-Fi. Why the fuck does my window unit air condition need Wi-Fi? Like that doesn't make any damn sense. Does it play music? Like it might. I didn't really look into it, but I don't understand. I didn't even turn the Wi-Fi on. I was like, I'm just using it for the air condition, but the damn thing has Wi-Fi. It's crazy. Yes, your body it got water in it, but that doesn't make your body fully water. Yeah, my daughter, who is like one, two, maybe three rooms away from me in the house, will text me in the house to see what I'm doing instead of walking in here and just finding out. You do the same. You text your kids in the other room. Yeah, your body's mostly water. But yeah, water and dirt. Well, I mean, technically, you're water, dirt, and bones because your bones normally don't turn to dirt. Your bones stay bones forever. Like, I mean, after centuries, maybe your bones will turn to dirt, but there's always people being found that are their bones are still there thousands of years later. So it's got to be water, dirt, and bones. Are there any medical issues in U.S. funded by government? Again, I'm not going to talk about government stuff. Like, I'll talk about other stuff. When you go swimming, only 30% of you is swimming. When you go swimming, only 30% of you is swimming. No, 100% of you is still swimming, even if you have 70% of water in you. If you're swimming, 100% of you is swimming, even if there's 70% of water in you. That's kind of weird. But anyways. When you were at my house, you would text each other? Yeah. Yeah, you just got to pray that things get better, but I don't think they're going to get better. They're going to get way worse before they get better. No matter who the president is, no matter if you're Republican or Democrat, shit's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. A lot worse. Where did you come from? My mother. Well, I guess in a way, yeah. That too. You got to start there. Damn, freaking nose just keeps. I don't know. What are you doing? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, well, not more than one for me. No twins in my family. What's up? How's it going? Justin Bieber fan. You're a Justin Bieber fan? I like some of his music. His older shit I didn't like when he was a kid. I hated his music. But as he got older, I started enjoying his music a little bit more. So his definitely his new stuff is a lot better. Hello. Thank you for subscribing, but just bear with me because I post a lot of posts. My YouTube's just to have fun, so I post a little bit of everything every day. But I appreciate the subscription. Thank you. So, what part of the world are you from? This water keeps. I'm trying to keep the water out of the way, guys, but I got Keenan and Brandon an eye doctor appointment set up. Fun. Well, that's good. In the city? Brandon gonna take you there? Well, that's good. At least you got it done. I got to set mine up in the morning. Next Saturday. Make a day of it. Go to the art museum, or well, Keenan probably wouldn't have fun at the art museum, but go to the science museum or the zoo or something. Yeah, but you got to go past. I think Chesterfield's after the zoo and freaking. No, maybe not. Maybe the zoo and freaking art museum's after Chesterfield. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't remember. Either it's in front of, before it, or after it, but it's like pretty close to Chesterfield. I would think it's not too far away. The zoo and the science museum ain't too far from Chesterfield. 10, 20 miles maybe. You're not taking to the one that's oh, where the fuck? The one that we went to? Ain't that in the city? Like up by freaking that pizza place. I can't remember the name of it. Incredible Pizza. Ain't it like down there? Like in that area? Excuse me. Oh, okay. So this is just a different one, a newer one, somewhere different. Okay. I was thinking you're going to the same one. I was like, ain't they in the city? Oh, my freaking nose keeps itching. I think it's running, but it's itching. I don't know why. It's fucking annoying. Decided to go to one that's a little bit closer. I don't know if it, like, Chesterfield's still quite a ways away. Okay. I guess. I don't understand what that means, but cool, I guess. Or is that a bad thing? They've both been to this one. So yeah, I mean, go to one that they're used to going to for their ISM. So about an hour drive. So an hour drive, you should still be pretty close to the zoo and the science museum. It's like only like 80 miles from here. So if you're driving an hour, you should still be pretty close to it. I'm surprised this phone hasn't died yet. I leave this one on the live until it dies, and I'm kind of shocked it hasn't yet. It's I might. Just depends on what's going on. See what my appointment. What tomorrow I'll find out when I'm gonna have my next 1,000 appointments. Because I've already got now 2 appointments this week on Thursday and Thursday. I don't think they'll give me an appointment on Saturday, so I might go. American's Best is opening? What the heck's American's Best? No, I do not. But what's American's Best? What's that? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. How's it going? Um, People don't want to be with people more than 8 years. Like, that's the average, I think, marriage in the USA is about 8 years. And a lot of people want to get married to people just to take half their stuff, which is a bad thing that American families have learned. Like you could take half of somebody's stuff if you get married, which is also another reason why the divorce rate is really crappy in the United States. 'Hey woo. Hey woo. Hello, how are you? All right, have a good night, Donna. Is the trend new or same in the 90s? Um, it's worse now, but I don't think it was much better in the 90s either. Like it was probably it's probably maybe 10 years in the 90s where it's like 8 years now on average. So I don't think it's changed a whole lot since the 90s. Like you can still get half of everybody's stuff, so probably the last time it wasn't like a big deal was in the 80s. People would stay with their significant other for 20, 30, 40 years, sometimes the rest of their life. That was probably in the 80s. And the 90s is probably when it started sloping off. 2000 is when it just went poof, I'm sure. It is 11:18 p.m. So it is nighttime here. We got about 40 minutes before it's morning time. Yeah, Donna, which is right there, uh, she lives in the next town over from me. So she was going to bed. Why American companies not manufacturing in U.S.? Is there any cheap labor problems? There's a lot of American companies, just people don't tend to buy from American companies, which is just stupid. Some weapons of mass destruction, faith, love, good communication skills, no fear, and patience. Okay. Not for sure what all that means put all together, but hey, whatever works for you. Like you're asking questions that I have no fucking clue about. I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff. I just live my life. Like you said you're in some type of government, so you have to watch that stuff. I really don't. Walk by 5D and not by 3D equals walk by faith and not by sight. Okay, that one makes sense. I get that one. That one's actually pretty cool. I like that saying. That's definitely something people should put out more. Like, I'm not in the government, so I really don't care what's going on in the government as long as it ain't hurting me at the moment. Once it hurts me, and then I make a big deal about it, and then I freaking put my thoughts into it. Right now, the only thing that's really hurting us is the tariffs, but they need it to be done. They need it to be done. We were given them money, but they were giving us nothing, so it needed to happen. But it's not hurting me in any way, so till it does, I don't really care. I didn't say that. I'm putting words in my mouth now. I don't pay attention to every single aspect of the government. I just don't. I pay attention to enough that I know a little bit that's going on, but I'm not going to spend 24 hours a day figuring out what our government's doing all the time, every minute of the day. Neither does anybody else in the United States. Like we pretty much pay attention to enough to know what's going on and go from there. Okay. It's just something my kid called me when I was younger, so I just stuck with it. I'm just an average person. That's who I am. So I am in my 40s. Well, that's good. It's good that you're paying attention to stuff. Never stop paying attention. Like, don't make it your main focus, but always pay attention to enough to know what's going on. Always pay attention enough to get, because a lot of people don't pay attention to nothing, like literally nothing. So it sounds like you're actually paying attention to quite a bit. So that's awesome. I pay attention enough to know what's going on. I like geopolitics. That's why I ask. Well, I wish I had more answers. Like a lot, some of it I pay attention to, and some of it I just don't care about, so I don't pay attention to. So if it's not something that's gonna hurt me, I don't have a reason to pay attention to it. If it's something that could hurt me, then I try to pay more attention to it. But with my life the way it is right now, I only got like 7 more years to live because of my cancer. 4 to 7 more years. So it's just like worry about this or worry about myself. And I'm more worried about myself and making sure that I'm strong for my kids for the next 4 to 7 years. So well, that's cool. Did it get a lot of views? Hey, 1,000 views ain't bad. I never complain about 1,000 views. That's not bad. And you got 3,000 subscribers. Hey, keep doing it. It'll you'll get there. Never stop. I try to get my kids to do YouTube, but they're both too much into one plays Fortnite and the other one plays Minecraft, and it's like you guys got to do something else besides just that crap. Think about the future now, and you'll build it for yourself later on. And build your future now while you got the chance. You're still pretty young, 20 years old, so yeah, you're pretty young. So definitely keep building your future now. You have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. You have a good day. How's it going? How are you? You having a good day, morning, wherever you're from? Are you there still? I guess not.